Morris's strengths, I think, was his integrity, his humility, and his charisma. And those things, they were like a magnet for anyone that met Morris, because he was real. There was nothing phony about Morris. He was just very sincere. He always referred to himself as, "I'm just a boy from Canada."
He was president when I was a little kid. I met him probably once or twice when he'd stop in Toke School. Now I do tell stories about that visit. It's one of the memorable parts of my school, and it's one reason that we always stop in villages when I'm on trips out to our communities, because it's really nice to have a Doyon president visit our youth shareholders when they're out in the region.
Morris' significance, I think, in our community, and not just the community of Fairbanks, but statewide and nationally, was his ability to walk in two worlds very successfully and bring people together. He was a bridge for people of all walks of life.
We've had a lot of issues between the Native community and the rest of the community, and he was really one of those who built that bridge to help us look at each other as people and not as a color or a race.
He was clearly a very important leader early in Doyon's history, in the business community as Alaska developed with the oil at Prudhoe Bay and that huge impact on Alaska's economy. So he was kind of in all those different roles. And earlier people that were community leaders helped get INCSA going, but they didn't do all those other things he did.
He was a great Native leader. He was a statesman. And like a lot of Native leaders, he really embodied that idea that it really didn't matter where you came from, that you could succeed.
We had held a fundraiser a few months before when Morris was retiring to establish a Morris Thompson Scholarship Fund. And it was a very successful fundraiser. He was very excited about it. We had discussed several times during that year about establishing a Doyon golf tournament as a fundraising effort for the foundation. It never materialized. But with his untimely passing, I just felt it was a good time to roll the Morris Thompson Scholarship into a memorial scholarship fund through the Golf Classics. We had a great team when we first established the scholarship fund. A lot of local members of the Fairbanks community helped us pull that together and make it the success that it is today.
My Uncle Morris believed in education. He believed in the foundation, and I think, anything to help students succeed would be something that he would have believed in.
We get to hear from some of those students every year at the events. They're usually studying business or leadership at the university. A lot of them are University of Alaska students, and the fund grows quite a bit, so it's able to sponsor more and more students every year, largely because of the success of the golf tournament. And that's a tremendous thing to have the ability to help so many future leaders of our company, but also just in our community.
I just want to wish all of the students who receive a scholarship the very best, and know that the scholarship that they receive represents a very, very powerful Native leader, and they should be very honored.
We're in our 19th year. I've been fortunate enough to volunteer all of the years, and it's been a great experience.
It's the best charity golf tournament in the state. And I say that with a little bit of bias, but I also hear that from a lot of people. So we're very proud to have his name on that, as well as that we put on a great event every year honoring his legacy and building a scholarship fund for many of our students.
I'm glad that his legacy is living on. I'm glad that his name is being used for good.
I think it's really an exciting, we have a lot of support for the Golf Classic, and one thing that I've seen through the years is the number of Doyon shareholders who have taken up golf because of their experience with the Morris Thompson Memorial Golf Classic. So I think there's a long future for it.
We have people come from all over the United States and Canada. Every year we sell out. It's a very popular event. People love his legacy. They love Our business partners that are so close to Doyon love to support this cause, and we just put on a really nice golf tournament, so it's fun for everybody. I'm gonna take a plug here in the video, maybe, and just remind people it's for a good cause, and bid high, I might be bidding against you.